In today's video, I actually want to show you how I make berry nice cream. So I'm gonna make, I was gonna make strawberry nice cream for you guys, healthy ice cream, plant-based ice cream, dairy-free, sugar-free, or refined sugar-free, let's say. But I actually couldn't find frozen strawberries in my freezer, so I'm gonna make it with blueberries. I sometimes use blueberries, I sometimes use raspberries, I sometimes use strawberries, I sometimes use mixed berries, whatever it may be. So that's what I'm going to be making today's video, and it's one of my absolute favorite recipes to make because it's super healthy, it's super easy, it's like super creamy and delicious. Everybody in the family loves it, from me to my husband to my kids. So I think it's kind of like a winner. And yeah, it's just a few ingredients, and most of the ingredients you should have at home, for the most part, or easy to access. Okay, so without so much more talking, let's get started. Oh, and one more thing I want to mention is that you can literally prepare it and have it straight away. You don't have to freeze and then enjoy it. You can have it straight away, you can freeze it and have it later. So it's also like instant, really, which is amazing. So first thing is, you need to get yourself a blender or a food processor. Okay, this is something not many people they still kind of make that mistake with, I think. With a blender, there needs to be liquid in there for it to turn. For food processor, it can have liquid, or it doesn't need to contain liquid, and it will still the blades will turn. So with when making ice cream, because most of the ingredients are not wet, but they will become a bit creamy, you can use either. And if you're using the blender, you can still enjoy it. You can still make it, and it will. You can still make it, and I'm losing my thought. You can still make it, but you might have to add a little bit more liquid to keep the blades turning. So I'm trying to decide which one I should use. Because it's live, if it's not live, I'll probably use the blender. Because it's live, I'm probably gonna use a food processor. Is that a good idea? Yes, I think so. Only because I want to be able to not add too much liquid, because we're live, so that you can see what happens in the end. So let's get started. First of all, you're gonna need frozen bananas. Guys, if you don't have frozen bananas in your freezer right now, that's what you need to do. You need to freeze some bananas, because it's gonna change your life. You're gonna start making so many, from smoothie bowls to nice creams that are just like super healthy, easy ingredient that you can always just have ready for you. You can just blend bananas as they are, and they taste freaking delicious, like healthy banana ice cream. You're gonna, okay, I'm not doing measurements in this because I'm gonna eyeball it. Okay, so you can freeze the bananas whole, or you can freeze it into pieces, whatever you prefer. Okay, so I'm adding, you can do 4 or 5 bananas. Let's see how many I'm gonna do. This is my third, right? Let's do 4. I'm gonna do 4. Okay, but you can do 4 or 5 frozen bananas. My hands are frozen. So yeah, all you need to do is just freeze them bananas. 1 second, let me grab some tissue. Okay. Yeah, it's cold. So that's what you've got. Then we're gonna add. I'm adding. I had to use my teeth to open up a bit. So I'm using blueberries, but really you can use strawberries. You can use any, and you can use them fresh or frozen. So I'm eyeballing, but I want to say that's like a cup. Okay. And then I can blend it, but these are now what we're getting into are a bit of few optional ingredients. The bananas, if you freeze them ripe, spotty and ripe, they are so sweet. But if you freeze them when they're a bit green and too yellowish, they're not as sweet. So that's why you're gonna have to adjust the taste accordingly, the sweetness. And then the blueberries, same with the blueberries. If you're buying them fresh, sometimes they are not sweet. Sometimes they're sweet, so you're gonna need less added sweetness to it. But in any case, we're gonna add a couple of things. I'm gonna add some maple syrup. You can add date syrup, okay? I just got a few here. Actually, I'll just show you. Let me show you the brand, but like this is date syrup, just dates in a syrup, or maple syrup. And then I'm gonna add some vanilla extract, pure vanilla extract. I mean, just a dash, it's so freaking expensive. Okay. This jumbo thing, my friend actually was leaving the country and she left it behind for me. Pure maple syrup, look at this size. I have the best friends, honestly. And then I'm also gonna add some liquid. You can blend it and it can be fine. And if you don't want to add liquid, you can wait for it to defrost a little bit and you can blend it, and that will also work. So anyways, I'm adding some milk. You can also add water, but milk is nice because it's a bit creamier. So just like a tablespoon or two, and then honestly you blend and you see how it goes, and then you adjust, but don't rush into it, because if you add too much liquid, you can't turn back the time and make it more thicker. But if it's too thick, you can always add more liquid. So I hope it's not going to be too noisy, but I'm going to use the blender. Sorry guys, let's see. I just want to show you the process of how like easy and cool it is to make. Yeah, bear with me with the sound. You can see it's kind of this, which is fine, perfectly fine. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring it down a little bit, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of liquid. I actually need to go pick up my son from school, so I can't take too long doing this. Oh, yeah, this is good. So. Okay. I wanna blend it one more time, but we're on live, so I really don't want to waste any of your time. I just want to show you what this looks like. Look at this. And you can just blend it one more time. And then, yeah, you just blend it one more time, and just to get rid of any of the small pieces. But I'm not bothered by that. The color is so beautiful and just really like aesthetically pleasing and appetizing. So I'm gonna put some here. Okay. Wait for it. Look at how awesome this is. Okay, wait. I need to grab a spoon to try it. Wait. Okay, so this is it. I'm gonna try it just to make sure of the taste. I promise you, you won't regret it. I don't think I needed to add even the teaspoon or tablespoon of maple syrup. Honestly, I didn't even need it at all. It's really, really sweet, and I think that's because I froze ripe bananas, and I think that's because also probably the blueberries, the frozen blueberries, were sweet in themselves. So yes, guys, nice creams. You can literally use any other. You could have used mango, fresh or frozen. You could have. Oh, and if you're using fresh ingredients, like not the banana, but if you're using like the second ingredient fresh, then you'll probably need like fresh mango or blueberries. Then I would use less milk or liquid, because it's when you're using the frozen ingredients like frozen blueberries, you're getting it to be also cold and thick that way. Anyway, that's how you make your blueberry nice cream, and you can literally use any other ingredient. You can use fresh or frozen mangoes. You can use anything you like. You can even go down the peanut butter route, so you can use it with nut butters, make it like a peanut butter ice cream. So peanut butter or bananas, and then a sweetness if you like a liquid sweetener. Really, you can dress it up. So, but really the base is frozen bananas, and it's the best thing ever, and the entire family loves it. And what I do is I'll take this, whatever's left, and I'll add it into this Tupperware, and I'll freeze it, and the texture will be a little different, but some people prefer this texture, which is super creamy, and then other people like it frozen and then scoop out. So that's a little bit different texture, but both equally awesome. So thank you guys for watching. Yeah, check out my channel if you're interested in more healthy and quick plant-based recipes and other kind of health and wellness content, from self-development to meditations to just like vlogs and a whole lot more. Thanks guys, and hopefully see you around on my channel. Bye. How do I end this? Trying to end the chat. Yes.